All right, guys, it's a wonderful evening out here. I remain your host, D Block Honey, aka the Jagaban of Showbiz. We are back to our fortnightly podcast called It Don't Happen, and for this one, I get one scholar. There's actually been a series of issues on the internet and here and there. But before I progress, before I proceed, before I shoot, I introduce to you Wamilele.
Hi guys, good day to everyone out there. I remain yours truly, Prince Chooks Aloy, aka Wamilele, and thank you for having me on this content today.
A political scientist, as you may call it, an advocate of something good, a fighter, a comrade. Wamilele in the building. All right, today we actually looking at the issue of male and female transgender. We'll be right back. Welcome back on It Don't Happen. So, straight to today's discussion. Is Bobrisky actually a male or a female?
You don't say, you get one popular thing where they say, if you ask me,
now who I go ask? Oh boy.
You know that guy now. So, to me, I feel God gave us the free will to decide what we want. And of course, the guy in parents, they gave birth to him as Idris Okuneye. Idris, not be unisex name. Not be unisex. It's not a unisex name. Whereby you say, okay, this is a female or, but then he is an adult, of course. He has a right to decide what he wants to. And so, personally, me, I don't tag him. She, him.
She, him.
She, him.
A round of applause. She, him. Okay. So, how come she, him? So, meaning that you two, you are of the opinion that it's not actually a defined male or female. Because those things when they wear for chest, they're artificial.
You don't touch him, make you.
I never touch him. I never touch him before. I never touch him. And I don't want to touch him self. God forbid. I cover myself with blood of Jesus. I don't want to touch him. Because is it that Bobrisky transformed? Or is wearing all of those makeup to disguise?
Okay, personally, if you ask me, sincerely, I'm saying this from my own perspective now, of course. I feel he went for some medical surgery, but you know, there are some parts of the body that you cannot transform entirely. Like for example, the private part under. As a male, you're a male. As a female, you're a female. Except you are a hermaphrodite, which I don't think he is.
Okay.
But the outer part, that's the upper part, the bobby and all of those things can be done. You know, so I guess, and I believe he has gone for all of those things, or she has gone for those things, but him don't go for those things just so that she go make up and he go make up to become the double person that he is, all for paparazzi.
Hey, Jesus! But have you seen that picture, that video? See, you guys see for the screen there. He went for, I think, was it the father burial or the mother burial? And it's looking like a male. Even before, prior to that, he was wearing all of this makeup. So did he cut off the bobby, the upper part, cut off the butt, the lower part? And so I mean, so because me, in my head, I'm like, this guy is wearing all of this makeup.
Okay.
Because you are saying that maybe he has gone for operation, this and that.
If you look at from this angle too, if he get double Idris,
I know.
If he get, you remember that year we say this guy been there alive, the former president of Libya, Muammar Gaddafi. He get double Gaddafi. You know that you understand.
I remember.
So if he get double Shihim, Bobrisky, Idris, see, this is a camera thing, so not just for publicity, for stunting. So if you put say, okay, she appear as she, then later him appear as Idris.
That's what I'm saying now. Say all of those things, no be really say him go for makeup. He wear the costume.
See that one there, it is up to she him to make us fully understand it. But as a kind of analyst in such situation, may I feel say there's somebody who is deputizing him or she in that perspective.
I don't believe him.
You don't believe? He shocked you.
I don't believe.
He shocked
me. He shocked me.
Anything can happen.
For what reason? For waiting. You know, they say if someone is trying to recreate the Bobrisky, the female, isn't that going to affect the male? Is that going to affect the male on social media? How will they balance it?
You see, personally, also, if you marry this discussion with just the issue of he or she going to Kirikiri and the controversy around it, you understand that there is more to it than what meets the eyes.
But wait, let's go back to that Kirikiri prison thing. So our prison institution, they are compromised. If they can decide that, okay, this person is a female, why did they take him to the female department in the cell there? Or don't we have female department in the cell?
So you see, you just entered into the track of what I was saying.
Okay.
You see, the prison rooms are separated, male, female.
Sure.
Now this personality has diffused, confused personality.
Diffused, confused personality.
You know, and of course, the guys, the warders there, they are human beings. They are not spirits. They don't have this rocket science brain.
So they are not brilliant. How do they employ them? The guys, they're not brilliant.
Don't me talk that one. But of course,
no, I'm saying
for the benefit of this show,
okay.
You see, the thing is, they are human beings. They could probably be half brilliant. So on seeing this personality, I take that adjective I'm using, personality. Because now we are, even as we are discussing now, we cannot place him.
It's a confused identity.
You know what I'm saying? So we cannot place him. So of course, now they now said, okay, instead of putting him in the male sector, and of course, if you put him in that male side, some guys don't say
go past there.
Some guys don't do that.
Go past, you know what I mean?
Some guys have been there, they've been congealed.
Hey, Jesus.
They've been congealed. Some people don't date for like 15 years, They never see the thing. So they come and see somebody will be like,
but wait, now I'm saying, now the prison personnel feels that this is a female. Take she to the female section of the prison.
How? Because I've put the foundation in front and said they as individuals, they don't get that brain. So, apologies, but as we said in Europe or America, technology for day, we go quick detect some facts. But Nigeria will not get that scientific technological level now. So they use their human
IQ
power and IQ to take discern whether this place. But of course, when the box don't they involve, they will compromise.
Now, so before we go to that Kudi matter, now I believe our professional sectors are packed with intelligent people, personnel. For example, at the airport, I don't see where some people, the police, they search woman and they press. They go say, woman, go search her. She be that woman, they go press to confirm, to be sure say na really Bobby did there. Sure. Why they don't get that kind of a prison? Say woman will go test really if this fellow is a she or a he.
Now where the confusion can start with that. Confusion dey everywhere. Now why fella said talk and say confusion towards he break bone that year. Fella na prophet now. He was a prophet. He prophesied ahead. So the prophet is what they are saying 2024.
So fella actually is like our there's the Nostradamus of like
you eat the nail on the head.
Because the news was everywhere, and I begin to wonder, even some of the viewers too, I'm sure you two are wondering, is this guy a guy or is this guy a female?
Of course.
So let's leave that aside.
Right.
Well, we can't ascertain if it's actually a guy or a female.
Now why?
We can't ascertain. But then now, let's now look at what transpired at the prison or at the cell, as the case may be. Is it right for the prison personnel to, have a special apartment for some set of people because of
You see, the block, sincerely speaking, there's this popular maxim: the more you look, the less you see.
Let's just see.
So it can be juxtaposed with what we have in the current situation around the prison systems in Nigeria, especially with the case of Bobrisky and ADM and Femi Falana and the rest of them. You see, sincerely speaking, as a person, a Nigerian, of course, an advocate for good governance, I believe that governments should make things work. Things are actually not working, or in all fronts. So everybody is trying to cut corners. That's the foundation. Everyone is trying to cut corners to make ends meet. And of course, the prison personnel, the warders, they didn't come from Brazil. They were not imported from China.
Even crime in Brazil, they can't even come from Brazil. They didn't come from heaven. They are not divine.
No, they are not divine.
Human.
They are not angels. And so they need to make up for whatever they have. And of course, when they see opportunity, growing up back in the days, they tell us that opportunity comes but once. But now, we as individuals, we know opportunity comes every day. Now, if you see them, you see them.
Are they not paid? Which opportunity did they find? Are they not paid?
Are they paid?
Are they not paid?
Are they paid?
Are they not paid?
They are using the same. They use the same. What do they call them? Fuel. When do they use? How much for fuel now? As at yesterday, fuel per liter was going for 1,200 naira in some stations.
That aside, that's for another topic.
Yes. Okay.
I want more dwell solely on this Bob, either a male or a female. What transpired at the prison before we move to the next.
Now why make self come talk and say individuals get their fundamental ways of thinking? Now, Bob get some people where we say they fit sort them out in some ways, and those warders say come assume say okay, opportunity dey lay you. This is an opportunity for me to chop money. You understand? Now they now keyed into it. Of course, I'm not advising that, but corruption is not the best. I'm not saying we should be corrupt, but you see, Nigeria matter deep. Why are refineries not working? It's because of corruption. That aside, so if you see here, the thing, there are multifaceted situations that make up the dimensional situation we are having in the current day Nigeria today of this 2024. So as an individual, he doesn't want to suffer. Before, but because Bob's case came up, I read
a lot of
there was a time I even went on a kind of research to one of the prisons, and sincerely I went with the church to do a kind of missionary work, and in the process we saw a lot of things, and even an evangelist who went from the church, I don't want to mention the name of the church, opened his mouth like wow, what did happen? He was supposed to be praying for them. He forgot that he wanted to pray for the inmates.
What thing happened?
Because things were going that I cannot even say openly up on air.
Wow.
This is a personal experience that I encountered.
Strange things are actually happening. In fact, may God help over this country. So now, to round off this Bobrisky issue, right? So, for what purpose is he trying to depict himself or herself as a female? What purpose? Why giving us migraine? Why giving us headache?
That's why we are discussing this situation now. That's part of the purpose. That's part of the objective. All win our way. And like the popular saying that onokun watcher, meaning no be one way enter markets. He don't probably test him voice, he no fit sing.
Like, no be sing like Sean Lorraine.
Like Sean Lorraine. Yeah, big up to Sean Lorraine. He also don't test him acting career, say if he act.
Hey, like Viper.
Like Viper. So you don't probably look say okay, maybe go do modeling, if you do modeling.
Hey, like Derele. Wait, Derele na oh shit.
No, see, Derele matter
Derele is a shout out to Derele.
Is a with a shout out to
To the lady.
bro, I greet you. No, so of course, and as he has check and balance everything, nothing. So he can't look and say where can work opportunity
in the entertainment industry.
Exactly. So now
But
why
don't dress
he
like-
don't carve a niche for himself. You know what I mean? They carve a niche. He puts himself out on that perspective. He don't get disciples now. Should be Chris Brown and disciple. This other guy said and disciple.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown. Now where Nigerian Chris Brown? Where be they?
James Brown.
I beg your pardon.
I go
James Brown. Funny enough, James Brown father, he stays close to where I stay. James Brown father is a pastor. That's by the way. Let's not even go there. So you see, most of these people come from very deep religious background. But now they are trying to create a niche for themselves to portray themselves out in the public in a big way.
But wait, though. So it can't be like say, all way now.
Of course, or in Nigeria.
Now, just to make ends meet. If I can't turn myself to she, I will make money too. Maybe my parents or my family will say, our son is a daughter, our daughter is a son.
See, like Sean Lorraine now, in the artist, you don't decide in parts. You're a media personnel. You don't decide your parts.
Wait, if I need something to dress up like, cameraman, please give it to me, and give me that other nylon. Give me that nylon. Remove what's inside. Bring me that. Bring it. Let's do some experiments. Viewers, this is nylon. If I put one here, does that make me a she? We'll be right back on It Don't Happen. All right, guys, welcome back on It Don't Happen. We have actually been discussing on a very sensitive topic or matter, as the case may be. We've been talking about whether Bobrisky is a male or a female. And our guest today has been able to actually explain to us the freedom of decision, freedom to make decisions that you think will add value to you as an individual. And if you have been watching us and up to this very moment you are still stick glued to your screen watching us, we say thank you very much. God bless you. On the issue of Bobrisky, either if it's actually a male or female, I guess you guys will actually need to go and find out yourself, Abi? Because we don't have the final say. We were just bothered. We're concerned as good citizens, and we feel that at this point it's best we just leave it like that for him to continue doing what he's doing. She him to continue whatever he's doing, and then God will see every one of us through at the end of the day. Thank you for watching. See you again next week on another episode on It Don't Happen. To my guests, Aloy Tubes, aka Wamlele, thank you for coming.
Thank you for
to the viewers, to the beautiful camera crew behind the camera, thank you very much. God bless you. Peace out.